Mm.
There.
No offense, but you're not looking your best this morning, Frank.
I had a run-in with Graham yesterday. He was just drunk as a skunk in the pub. He was totally out of control.
He was in a foul mood. Said some horrible things about me.
So, Frank was defending your honor.
No, not exactly. Just a bit of bruising and I'll be fine.
You look terrible. Okay.
I'm surprised you're showing your face here after yesterday.
From what I've heard, I'm not sure I should be serving you.
Frank, I can only apologize for anything I said to you. You did more than talk.
You mean you don't remember?
Another coffee, Black.
Coming up.
Oh.
Look, I didn't find you yesterday after what you did. You said some stuff about Debbie and Sarah. You yelled at Chaz in the street, you grabbed her. She's pregnant, you know.
I'm deeply ashamed. Chaz, please accept my sincerest apologies.
Sorry, won't cut it. You barred from my pub.
Just stay wherever it was, okay?
Doesn't look like Joe came home last night. Has anyone seen him?
He wasn't in here.
I saw him when I was after you. Told him about your little performance, said he was going to look for you. Stay you were in, but I hope he didn't find you.
Get away from me! You need help. Not from you, I don't. You're the one that did this to me. I was out of my head. I didn't know what I was doing. Like a wild animal. I'm sorry. Sorry? He's not gonna cut it. You could have killed me. I'll do anything to make up for it. Leave me alone. I'm not sure you can make it on your own. We have to get you to hospital. I'm not going to hospital. You have to. You need treatment. They're gonna ask me questions that you don't want answering. You're gonna have to patch me up. I'm sure you've had plenty of practice on the battlefield. And after you've done that, we can talk about how I'm gonna deal with you. Should have stayed away. You're saying this is my fault that you did this to me? Of course not. I just can't shut the memories out when the anniversary comes around. You've been on top of it ever since you started working for me. What changed? You just got too much. You know what happens when you start drinking, and yet you did it anyway. Even though it turns you into someone that I don't know. Someone that I don't want to know. I persuaded Aunt Zoe that you were going to take care of me. And you were going to take care of yourself. You promised me that's what you were going to do. And I've always tried to stick to that. And then you let me down. You can't pretend you've made things easy. You're no angel. I've turned a blind eye plenty of times to things you've done, and I've cleaned up their mess. So what? That's what I pay you for. It's never been about the money for me, and you know it. Maybe the money is important, but the trust is. Now that I've seen what happens when you start drinking, how can I trust that you're not going to do this to me again? I'm not making excuses, but we can make sure this never happens again. How? I'll book myself into a clinic or something. They'll make sure everything's sorted. There isn't a clinic strong enough to keep you if you want to drink. There's a place run by ex-squatties. They're used to dealing with guys like me. It still won't work unless you want it. I do. I promise. Just go, Graham. I don't know if I can ever trust you again. fine for years. You know me. You know this is just a blip. So you've got all the bases covered then. I just want to get back to doing a good job for you. Okay, I've made a big mistake. But you've got to admit I've looked after you pretty well these last few years. Yeah. You've dug me out of many a hole. It's more than just a job to me. You're the only family I've got, really. Like a son. That's why this is so difficult. Because you're the closest thing that I've got to a father. And I've tried to see a way through this. The bottom line is I can't trust you anymore. No, you're wrong. I think it's best if you just go. Absolutely. And I can guarantee this will never happen again. A couple of weeks getting my head straight and I'll be back to normal. You misunderstand me. When you leave the clinic, I don't want you to come back. I'm sorry, Graham. But I've made up my mind. I can't get over this. I don't ever want to see you again.
Officers?
Mr. Dingle? We've had a report of a stolen car seen being driven into this garage a little earlier on today.
Really? You can tell me who made this report?
Let's just say a concerned citizen.
Right. Just can't give away your lot, can you?
If you won't mind opening up.
Take it you've got a search warrant off the back of this anonymous tip of yours. So you're going to show me?
Well, we don't physically have it, but it's in place.
Well, I'm just going to take it on trust.
You know I can place you under arrest if you're determined to obstruct police business.
What's going on out here then?
Do you want to tell me about that car?
Yeah. Well, it's green, it goes pretty fast, and the owner's expecting it back any time now, so...
The owner. Do you have a name?
Why? Not done anything wrong, has he?
Fine. In that case, we can just check the registration number, see where it throws up. Mind if I take a closer look at the car?
I've really got to be getting it back to its owner. Sorry, mate.
Halifax. According to the information we have, the owner of this vehicle lives in Halifax.
That's right, which is why I need to get cracking. So, see ya.
Thanks for your cooperation, as ever.
Anything else?
We'll let you know, don't worry about that.
Anonymous tip-off, apparently. Any ideas?
Nah, she wouldn't. But there is no way.
Well, it's funny how the police turn up hours after Rona finds out.
Right, whatever. Just get rid of these cars. You better pray that none of this comes back on me and Moira.
Consider it done. I think you and Rona need to have a word, don't you?
Looking for something?
What you doing? I locked that.
Yeah, and I unlocked it. I can't believe you're hiding stolen cars in here again.
Yeah, but not for much longer. I've got a buy lined up. I just need to make them look more legit and that, get them new ID numbers.
If Moira finds out about it, she's gonna kill us both. I almost walked in here with Rona before and she thought I had anything to do with this.
She'd be pretty furious. Is that what you were going to say?
Seen you in here before, mate. Do you live, local, like?
Nah, just sorting the birthday party for my mum.
Oh, right, well, word to the wise. Don't let Charity fleece you.
Do that.
It's a middle name, mate.
Sound like you'd had a kid together before.
One bunk up, she goes to prison, and the baby comes out before she does.
Prison.
Yeah, it's sort of a standard thing with her lot.
Oh, same again. You?
Yeah, cheers. I'm gonna go to the bog.
Oh, we'll have a couple of chasers, no?
Yeah, hey, listen, I can get Chaz back through and we can go to my girlfriend's house.
I won't say anything. You can stop worrying.
No, it means we can talk properly.
Kind of done talking now. But she can bring me water, drinks for free, you know. Might as well keep myself busy till Mum comes back, eh?
Yeah, sure, you're the boss. I want to be part of Ryan's life. And I want to help him understand where he came from.
Easy to say now.
Please, I'm begging you for another chance because I can't get him out of my head. And it's not guilt over leaving him as a baby. It's not that. I've moved on from that. It's Ryan. Is this lad, this man. He is so funny and so sharp. He's got such a gob on him. And he is not what I expected at all, but he's just brilliant. He's perfect. Not that I can take any credit for that whatsoever.
He is a good boy. He was a little terror growing up. As soon as he could walk, he was getting into trouble.
Sounds like my Noah. I know you and me are really different. Okay, you had a husband and a family and you've done the whole Sunday roast shebang, and I'm not that sort of person. I'm never going to be. I'm not going to lie. But I try and do right by my kids every day. And so I'll try and do that with Ryan. I'll be a good influence. And I'll be supportive and I'll be stable. But if you don't want to risk that, well, I'm not going to contact him without your blessing.
If it was up to me, this would stay in the past. But you're in Ryan's head now. And he wants to get to know you too. So, for his sake, I will give you a chance. We need to talk about Ryan.
Go on.
That letter you sent him.
So he did get to read it.
And then he gave it to me. We don't have any secrets.
Well, you'll know that I want to put things right.
The damage you've done. You think one letter's going to fix that?
No, of course I don't, but it's a start.
When he was small, he used to make up stories about his real mum. He convinced himself she was a princess, a heroine with some tragic tale to tell, and then you turn up. Hostile, chaotic. You reject him, leave him abusive messages.
And I regret that. You have no idea how much. I was all over the place. When I found out that he was alive, I couldn't get my head around it.
And you didn't think twice about what that would do to him. You've